So it's that we just keep losing. No matter what, it was made for us to lose. And the only people that's like, not the middle class, the white collars, nobody's really benefiting but the super billionaires that own all the type of Illuminati, like kids. And those are the only people that's winning. Nobody's really benefiting but the super billionaires that own all the type of Illuminati, like kids. And those are the only people that's winning. Cause the economy is bad. Nobody's really benefiting but the super billionaires that own all the type of Illuminati, like kids. And those are the only people that's winning. Nobody's really benefiting but the super billionaires that own all the type of Illuminati, like kids. And those are the only people that's winning. Cause the economy is bad.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. Hottest, caught me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
Family. What we are about to review and react to. Y'all heard a piece of it. I don't even know where to start with this whole video. She went there. I can bet you guys within 3 months, she'll be doing something very embarrassing. I can guarantee you. This has to be repaid. She said entirely too much. Way too much. Just to speak about the situation alone. But to sit there and talk about elite billionaires and then to speak on certain alleged practices, it's all bad. Totally bad. We're about to learn how Cardi really messed up. Y'all heard it for yourselves, but let's break down these clips real quick. All right, so in the first clip, she's gonna speak about the Orange Man, and it's a lot of people saying that there were certain things with the Orange Man in the NBA and stuff like that that were allegedly said or whatever, but if you pay attention to the NBA, there's like a big old scandal going on. Now, Cardi even used the word dictator. Yeah. Anyway, let me shut up. Let's get to the clip. She's gonna speak on the Orange Man, and I'll interject when I feel the need to. Let's go.
Missed the message, and this is what I was trying to say. Now look, right? Donald Trump was never for y'all poor motherfuckers. Donald Trump was never for the poor people, for the white poors, for the black poors, for the Spanish poor, for the Asians, for the Indians. He don't give a about none of y'all motherfuckers. And guess what? When I talk about poor, I'm not only talking about poor people that's under poverty. To him, even millionaires are poor. He don't give a about the millionaires like me neither. So here I am to say, right? Dictators always find an excuse to blame people for a country's downfall. So as you can see, Hitler, for example, he blamed, for the Germans' downfall. Now, Donald Trump was blaming the immigrants for America's downfall, which I do understand. Like, I do understand if a country want to enforce more stricter immigration laws. I understand that. Like, I get it. Like, nobody want, I understand that. However, he was using that as an excuse for the issues that we have in this country and this economy.
All right, now real quick, it's so many things that annoy me about this woman, how she mispronounces so much, or just, I don't know, her English annoys me, as if she didn't grow up in the USA. If I ain't mistaken, Cardi grew up in New York. Woman, how do you talk like you just got over here? And you're 30 something? But don't let me take away from the substance of her statement, her rant. Do I support it? I can't say, because I like being monetized, but I do want to say this is just her opinion only. Do others share the same beliefs? I'm sure. I'm very sure. And for real, it was years ago where they said it's either going to be a, what they call it, the upper class or just poverty. There's no middle class anymore. But pay attention to what she says.
Now, how many fucking immigrants have he deported? He have deported so many people. So now that the immigrants are deported, who are we blaming for the fact that we're practically going in a recession? We don't even have food stamps. Not we, y'all. We don't even have food stamps. So now that y'all cannot blame the immigrants, remember he used to say, oh, because of the immigrants, y'all don't have jobs. Because of the immigrants, we're spending so much money that we don't even have money to give y'all. Well, now the immigrants is gone from America, so who we blaming? Because they have spent, a whole entire year or half the year getting rid of the immigrants, and now there's no SNAP benefits? I thought it was the immigrants that was taking all the fucking benefits. So what is it now? Now, remember all them jobs that he was saying the immigrants was having? Now they saying, well, the immigrants' job is gone. Get to work. Just because the immigrants are gone don't mean that we're going to give you this free food. Y'all get to working. Yeah. So while y'all was happy and all that shit, and I hope white people is watching me. Well, not just all white people. I'm not going to put everything, but there's a lot of white Americans, a certain type of white Americans that like, they are so, they country, they eat raccoons and shit, all type of shit.
Now, once again, I want to say this is just her verbiage, but she's speaking about the Appalachian region and the people that inhabit that area. But listen to how she pronounces it. And once again, you can't let that take away from the thesis of her statement. It's just, before you do so much talking and about things like she's talking about, make sure you do it right. Like, real talk. Because at the end of the day, this rant right here might cost her whole career. Real talk. She went in on this man. And when you say things about this man, he tends to react. Yeah.
They live in the Appalachian mountains and shit like that. And these are the type of people, because y'all we live in certain ghettos, we live in certain poverties, but then there's certain poverties that white folks live in. They live in trailers, they live in mountains, eat squirrels and and those are the type of white Americans that they live in towns that like they used to like do coils and coal whatever, and now they're out of jobs and all that shit. And instead of blaming America and technology for the poverty that they're going through, they blame it on the immigrants. And these are the type of people that I want y'all to watch this live, because y'all thought that immigrants and this and that, and we gotta go for Donald Trump. Y'all thought that he was gonna be your hero. He don't fucking like y'all. Yo, poor, you're poor. He don't fucking like you. He don't like you. He don't give you black, white, Asian, Spanish. If you poor, he don't fucking like you. He ain't for you. Okay? He ain't for you. And now, ain't no fucking food stamps. Y'all gonna have to hunt raccoons and for Thanksgiving and eat beans and now look, Now the economy is stuck in all types of ways. All types of ways.
This is real, y'all. Once again, you can't take away from her thesis, from the thesis of her statement. It's very real. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it's true. I'm not gonna say it's false. I'm just gonna say it's real. The survival level is gonna be out of this world. There are already people talking about crashing out if they don't get this and that. And can you imagine the things that people would do to feed their families? Can you imagine the things that people are gonna have to do to protect their families? Yeah, it's real different. But the part that really stuck out to me was how she broke down the different races of people. And she said, no, he doesn't care about y'all. Not at all. And it's a certain class that she's speaking of. And that class does not have a race attached to it. It's a tax bracket or a lack thereof. Now, this next clip, she's going to speak on celebrities and how they're not happy and how they're not spending like usual. Now, this is one of the realest segments, the realest clips of this whole thing, because you got AI, and what I feel like is 4 or 5 years ago, they tested the AI out with the AI mecha dude and things like that, but AI is taking over. Totally taking over. You can make whole albums, you can make movies, you can make sitcoms with the press of a button. The actual human is no longer needed to make these productions. So what does that do for labels, the artists, the managers, the ARs, and everything like that? This is why Cardi B said too much. This is why Cardi B broke her oath of silence. These things she's speaking of, they're not supposed to speak about, or at least speak about publicly. And it all goes back to influence. Imagine 30 big lash, weave wearing, makeup face filled BBL chicks that's listening to this. They're already easily influenced, but their head thought talks about it. Now they think they political. Yeah, check out this next clip.
When was the last time y'all seen celebrities happy and or anybody like, oh yeah, I just bought a new house? The economy is up in all types of ways. Everybody's going through it, bitch. Every fucking body is going through it. These companies, they're not giving money like how they used to before. They're not giving money like they used to before. And the truth about it is that we were gonna go through a recession. We was gonna go through a hard time. Remember when they said remember when they asked that doctor, how long do you think it's gonna take for it to be over? He said like 2-3 years, and we was like, no, not 2-3 years. Well, that's what they should have asked people. Like, it's like, how long is the side effect, the effects of, and the economy is gonna last? And they should just say the truth, like 10 years or more, instead of being like, no, the reason why we broke is because of the immigrants and the Mexicans and the this and that. No, we're broke because we just went through a recession. We just went through a fucking what I can call it, my bad, that whole, this was gonna happen regardless, and y'all was gonna have somebody that was for the people, that was gonna make sure that y'all was good, and now we're fucked up. Tariff is through the roof. You know how you know that the economy is bad? Because not even the prostitutes is getting fly. Where have you seen a with a good Chanel bag? Where have you seen the fucking economy is bad?
All right, I'm gonna be all the way real. I feel like it's a lose-lose with either party. You got one party, they're doing this and that for migrants. Then you got the other party sending all of these millions, trillions overseas. But our own backyard is not tended to. And I say that to say this. Why are we going through these things when we can do so much for other people and places. You really got to make that make sense. So, my opinion, I feel like it's lose-lose. But as far as Cardi goes, she's going to have to pay for this. She broke her oath of silence. She spoke on a number of things you're not supposed to speak on, allegedly. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. $Trap House Kitchen 1. I'm out. Peace.